Happy Monday, 5A. Today we're going to be practicing converting between different units, or the labels of numbers. And today we're just going to focus on the concept of converting. We're going to use some smaller numbers today, and then tomorrow we're going to practice the same skill, and we'll add some larger numbers and some decimals into the mix as well. I'm also going to teach you the conversion process the same exact way that Zearn is going to teach it, which should be helpful when you go and do your Zearn mission today. So first, we're going to convert from hours to minutes. First question asks us 5 hours equals how many minutes? This is kind of a strange way to think about this, but you'll see it when you go to do Zearn as well. That 5 hours we can write as a mathematical expression of 5 times 1 hour. And now we're going to rename this unit. We're going to convert it into minutes and then see how many minutes are in 5 hours. 1 hour, we all know, is equal to 60 minutes. So 5 hours is the same times 5 times 1 hour, which is the same as 5 times 60 minutes. 5 times 60, 5 times 6 is 30, add the 0, 300. So 5 hours equals 300 minutes. Let's try it again with 10 hours. Again, I'm going to rewrite it as 10 times 1 hour. And then I'm going to convert my 1 hour into minutes. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. Now to solve, I do 10 times 60. I'll multiply my non-zero numbers, 1 and 6, which gives me 6. Add the 2 zeros, which gives me 600 minutes. 10 hours equals 600 minutes. Let's try again using a different unit. We'll now convert weeks to days, and then we'll try a word problem. I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did with hours to weeks. I'm going to rewrite 5 weeks as 5 times 1 week. And then I'm going to rewrite it, converting from weeks to days. Instead of 1 week, I'll write 7 days, because there are 7 days in 1 week. I'll then multiply 5 times 7 to get the number of days in 5 weeks. 5 times 7 equals 35. 5 weeks equals 35 days. Try it again with 10 weeks. First step, again, is to write this as a mathematical expression of 10 times 1 week. Then I'm going to rewrite the expression, but I'm going to convert weeks into days. 1 week equals 7 days. I'll then multiply 10 times 7 to get the number of days in 10 weeks. So let's apply this conversion process to a word problem. And you'll have your own word problem to solve on your math exit ticket today, but let's do this one together. Kevin's mom told him that if he does 200 minutes worth of chores, then he can play. Kevin has done chores for 3 hours. Can he play yet? So before we can convert our units, we have to find our units, the 2 units that we have here are 200 minutes and 3 hours. So this question is asking, in order to answer this question, we're going to have to answer 3 hours equals how many minutes? Because we're given Kevin's chore time in hours. We know he's completed 3 hours worth of chores. What we don't know is if that 3 hours adds up to 200 or more minutes. So let's find out. I'm going to follow the same exact steps. I'm going to rewrite this as a mathematical expression. 3 times 1 hour. I'm going to rewrite my expression and convert my hours into minutes. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. Now I'm going to multiply to find out how many minutes are in 3 hours. Multiply 3 times 60. I'm going to multiply my non-zero numbers. 3 times 6 equals 18. Tack on the 0. Gives me my answer. 3 hours equals 180 minutes. So the answer for Kevin is no. He cannot play. He still has 20 minutes of chores left to do. He did not reach the 200 minutes. In your math exit ticket today, you're going to convert hours to minutes and weeks to days, just like we did, and then you will also solve one word problem.